You see, um, I don't know. I have to speak like a. Let me speak like a spirit. Uh-huh. Let me speak like that because that's how it is. You were given a job to do in this world. You were given a job. Some of you, it's been very clear to you of what you were supposed to do in this world. Your line of mission. Yes. And you know very well that that line of mission has nothing to do with church, has nothing to do with Christianity. But because you are shy, because let's say you don't know or have like, I don't know how to put it, because you're afraid of offending the public, because what you want to do is not popularly accepted. It will look archaic. It will look ask you if you're living in the 10th century. But let me tell you one thing: Africa is on the role of recovering, and on that role of recovering, everybody have their duty. Everybody have a role to play. Now you abandon your own role. What do you think that will be happening in that line, in that section? And you are minding people. Now, because of this one thing, your finance is affected. Things you do are affected. And the people you are looking at to please cannot help you, and they're not going to help you. So, what do you think is the right thing to do? To keep pleasing them when you keep suffering, or to please those that sent you to this world? Remember, you are a reincarnation. You are a reincarnated being. You didn't come to this world on your own. You weren't just created just like that. You have been here before. That's why sometimes you'll be in a certain place and you'll picture something and it will look like you have been there before, but clearly you know that you haven't been there before. In fact, that's one of the ways to even ascertain that, yes, this is where you're supposed to be. Well, my message is very, very simple. If you know that particular thing, you have sensed it, you can sense it within you that this is what you are called for in this world. This is your line. This is your mission. This is what you feel you were asked to do. My dear, channel your energy to that side. Otherwise, you may be suffering. And even if you're not suffering, because suffering is not only a symbol of you are doing things wrong. No, you may also be, things may also be happening so nice for you, but you're also in the wrong aspects. But how do you know? You have to question your spirit. You have to interrogate your spirit. You have to listen to your inner spirit to know. Because, and when you're listening, also ask questions. Ask them questions. Our ancestors listen, so ask them questions. If you ask them question in a way that you understand, like a student in a class, whom when they are teaching at the point he doesn't understand something, he will ask that question in the language he will understand. Ask that question in the language that you will understand. Ask them, okay, show me an example like this. Be very, very attentive. Be very, very attentive. They will show you. As long as it has to do with your duty, they will show you. But the worst thing is that they have shown you, you know. And then you are battling within yourself to please humans. You see these humans, they are useless. So these humans you want to please, they are useless. They are useless because when it's time to overrule them all, they will overrule them all to face you for judgment. Yes. And the judgment maybe they will just strike you with one accident, strike you with one sickness, strike you with one strong something that will end your life so that you can return since you don't want to be useful here. We want to recover ourselves here. We want to recover ourselves. And everybody has been given assignments. You know, some people don't do, some people are just, fooling around, fooling. It's all about pursue money. After pursuing money, then chase girls. After chasing girls, then if it's a girl, you look for how to, let a streak to eat a man's money. These are just the few things in some people's head, and that's why they die carelessly. You see this kind of people, I always tell you in my videos, they pack them together inside one bus. They will just book one particular location for them. It may be a wedding, it may be burial, it may be something. They'll pack them together, put them inside that particular vehicle. They are useless. To waste them. And what you hear in the news is that 14 people 14 passengers have died. Do you think that your ancestors are happy watching you leave everything they have asked you to do completely? If you are the one, will you be happy? No, will you be happy? That's why I say, let me talk to you like a spirit. Will you be happy? Okay, let's say, for example, you have a child in this world, and then you ask your child to go and buy something just in a nearby store, and your child left that store and start playing. How do you treat that child? I think you always call that child and take big cane, at least in the olden days. Take cane and flog the child. And flog that child very well. Yeah? That's exactly how it is. When they sent you to this world to do something and then you didn't mind them again. You didn't mind them. Even sometimes you sleep, you still see them. They send you message. Some of you can listen to a particular language they speak to you in the dream. A language that you can't understand when you wake up. Yes. A language they speak to you but you can't understand. It really hurts me in this world because I hardly see people who are devoted to seek things like this. You just see people messing up. It's disheartening. It's disheartening. Nobody want to learn knowledge anymore. They say it's money. Meanwhile, it is still the same spirits that control the money. Yes. And if you say that your own won't come through them, no problem. When you get it, somehow, upon rich, upon healthy, one accident, fiam, you take away that person. Yes. You take away anybody that is not useful. When they look at you, at a point, they will gather you and send you away. The ones left may be a punishment for those who refuse to do their job. Hmm. The message is very simple. Listen to your spirit. Listen to your spirit. I have a friend who said he knows what he was called to do. In fact, he has even asked them to give him money to build house. That once he can build house, he cannot be in a rented house or this or that before he can start this kind of thing. And with his own mouth, he said they gave it to him. They gave him the house. They gave him a family. And then I asked him, so what else is the problem? I told him that while they are saying this, they are listening to you. They are listening to you. I mean, he may not understand what I mean by that. And then I asked him, so what is holding you again? They have given it to you, right? And now you are crying again. Why are you crying? Because you have started taking it back. Uh-huh. Yes. You think you are smart. You think you are smart or you can be smart. You know something is communicating to you. And then you wanted to confirm. And you say, okay, if this is what I'm supposed to do, well, please, people should provide this for me. Give me this, give me that, give me this. And they brought all those things to you. That alone should tell you that somebody is listening to you. And then after providing these things, you think you will become smart. To abandon those things. Ask him why. Why are you abandoning it? I've met 1-2 persons who just willingly abandon this thing. Yes, I understand in a society like this, where people have been fooled by general knowledge, fooled by general, general way of life. The other ones are now seen as a cake. Yes, it is those ones that still control this life. Those ones you call a cake, they are the ones that control this life. See everybody moving around in the name of church. Yet at the back, they still go to seek for the real truth, for the real thing that is happening to them. They want to find out. They know where to go to. But the same people come out again to discourage others, to deceive others, tell them that it is church, and they go back behind and they go and consult it. Even you'll be punished. You'll be punished. You that sit outside and claim it is church, but you go behind to go and seek for the real truth. You go behind to go and seek for the real truth. But you know that that church is not where the truth is. But you go behind to seek for the real truth, get your own solution, and then come out and make people believe that, tradition is this, tradition is evil, tradition is blah, 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 blah. But you go when it is time, when you really need something serious, you know where you go to. That's deception, that's wickedness. You discourage others. Then you now make others who want to go to their line of duty, their traditional line of duty, you now make them feel bad, feel guilty, feel afraid. Meanwhile, that is their real guilt in this life. And then when they don't do it because of how you have pictured them, how you have painted them, they get punished. They get punished. Anyway, I understand it's not easy, but I think as a child, you have no choice than to obey your parents. If you don't, they'll flog you. They won't give you food. I don't know if you get the picture. That same way that child left what they sent him to go and buy. When he returns, they'll flog him. Sometimes they'll stab you. To make sure you learn a sense. Yes, it's not easy, but I think that's exactly what they do to some people. Yeah. We just have to. We just have to. Because a covenant was reached for us to even come to this world. And then you finally came. Do you think there are no other people that are supposed to be in this world? Eh? Do you think there are no other people that are meant to appear in this world? There are other people. And somehow, they picked you out. And after picking you out, you're messing up. What you know is to chase another woman. Can you be bold to face your ancestors? Or let them show you on the screen how you're chasing about women, the kind of nonsense you're thinking, far away from your duty. If they show you on the television for you to watch why people are behind you, will you be proud of it? Definitely, you won't be proud. So why do you do them? Why don't you go and obey your spirit, obey your ancestors, do what you're supposed to do, and let's turn this world back to ourselves. Let's turn this world around to how it's supposed to be. Otherwise, the world will still continue to go crazy. You see how these particular ones, they are called Gen Z. The other ones that are coming, I don't know what they will call them. And you know the picture we have about this Gen Z. Foolishness, foolish generation, very stupid generation. And they're about to give birth. They are going to give birth very soon. And what will a snake give birth to? A snake will always give birth to a long thing.